Last time I was playing, like, I ripped through quite an area. I ended up streaming for a lot longer than I should have because I realized that there was no waypoint to the Bloodraven area, and I just finally cleared out the cold plains after like 4 hours. Plus I had like this cave as well that I had to go down to. So between clearing the cold plains, a cave, killing Bloodraven, and of course going down the mausoleum, and the crypt in her area, like, it was like probably a 6-hour stream. Also, Azul's joined me on the back of the chair. Phoenix is here too. They're both like hanging around me. It's really nice. But yeah, it was a long stream, but it took me so long to clear out the cold plains. There was no fucking way that... Oops, what did I type on then? Yeah, it's fine. I put an extra W on my save file. It's fine. Hold up. There we go. I want to hit W to do that. Oh, she's in the bronze one. Nice. I like the bronze one. It doesn't look as nice as it used to me, but it looks nice enough. I think it looks cool. I like to see the red one. I'm pretty sure there's a reddishy one in there too. I don't know how my hand's going to go tonight with the Diablo hand pose, because my left hand is more sore than my right hand, which I was drawing with. And I have to kind of contort my hand to play Diablo, where I've got like fingers underneath like the palm of my hand and stuff like that to like hit the shift and the alt key and shit. So it feels really, really stiff right now. And I don't think there's anything I could do to make it better. So I might probably die a few times extra just because I don't have flexibility in my hands. So we'll see how this goes. All I know is I'm up against more of those what are they? The flayers or whatever. I can't remember what the fuck they're called. You know, the things that get resurrected by shamans. I've got those to deal with in the Stony Fields. It's a shit fit in there. Hold on. I'll pull up the map and show you what I'm talking about. Because I ran in there so that we don't have to clear out all of this. This took like 4 fucking hours. Plus the den. Plus that we went down into Bloodraven's area. And the 2... crypts and shit. So like it took a while, but the thing that I'm worried about is the Stony Peaks. I ran through there to get the waypoint, which is all the way up the back here, but if the layout stays the same, there was the stones here, and you know the little blue dudes, they were running like all hell. And like, they're normally bad, but holy fuck were they fast. So I'm basically going to be working my way from the back end forwards this time. It's going to be weird because I have to eventually get down to here and clear up to here before I could go through that. But honestly, I wouldn't be able to go through that because we'll have the portal to Kane, and I don't know how that's going to go. I'm going to be really lucky if I clear out this area to begin with tonight. It's not as big as the cold plains, but it does have a lot of those little blue dudes, and I'm more so worried about them. Everybody else out here is relatively flammable, and that's always great for me. But yeah, let's start in the topmost corner. These guys, see, I'm not worried about them. They're all flammable, right? It's the little immune to fire bastards that I've got the problem with. I'm waiting until I have this snowflake. No. Get your sleep on, Viking. I appreciate all the time that you spent last night, like, dozing in stream and whatnot. Even just, like, you know, waking up every so often and grooving to music and whatnot. It's just nice. I enjoyed your company. But yeah, I don't know. Last night's stream was hella long. The only side effect I really have from that big of a stream is my mouse arm's elbow is caning, and I cannot find my wrist brace, or sorry, my elbow brace for when I used to do fucking my weightlifting and shit, I can't find where that is. Oh, fancy saber. To keep pressure and warmth on it. Like, it's more of a repetitive muscle strain injury than an actual injury. But holy shit, does it hurt. But, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I was gonna have side effects after drawing for like 12 hours. I appreciate the couple of... Oh, somebody in here is fast. I appreciate the couple of breaks that I was given as well. Because, yeah. It was, I would have just kept going. I don't normally become aware that I'm sitting there for so long. I don't really want her to get replaced, but this is a case where she was getting killed fast. Got extra fast mana burn. I got a level. Where the fuck? Oh, he's teleportation. That makes sense. I was gonna say, I'm like, there's a second one. What's this waiting for? Is this something all posh? No. You get your sleep on, Bracken. I'll help you. Let me go back up here, because you aren't getting attacked. These guys are so easy compared to all of the shamans and the fucking flayers and shit. I think they were flayers. Alright, my brain just can't at the moment. I'm pretty sure that's what they're called. And depending on which area you go into and what level difficulty you're at, they're always called something different. Because like they use the same thing. Like these goat dudes, like this is Moon Clan. They're almost always some form of Moon Clan. But like certain areas have like slightly different name for it, I think. Wow, I actually am already pretty chockers. I didn't realize that we filled up already. I'm gonna go back to the portal instead of using a and try to save a little bit of money. Because that way when I die I'll have some money and I'll be able to resurrect fucking Eliza. Yeah, if I can conserve a little bit of coin, that would be so good. Because then I can actually like buy some shit. Can't do that one yet. We're on 6. I wouldn't mind like a critical strike, although Pierce would let me hit multiples more. Just pass through enemies that they hit. What's your attack rating? That could help me. Actually, that could be really good right now. Because I don't have a very strong attack rating.
Yes?
I have got a little bit of money though. I'm so happy to see like the tiniest little amounts of coin sitting in my fucking stash, because otherwise I'd just literally, every time I die, it's just no monies. Should mercenary to cold to deal with fire immunes? No thank you. Also welcome in, Seamless. I'm doing a nostalgia playthrough. I'm making a character that's exactly the same as the very first character I ever had on Diablo 2. And my first character was made when I was 12. And so I had a really bad OCD at the time. So my stats and my choices and everything in this playthrough is all linked back to that. So for instance, my OCD, I always had my first character was called Kelly. She was an Amazon, played with bow, not allowed to use crossbow, not allowed rune words, stash can only be the first page. My helper Eliza, she's gotta go all the way to the end. We're in hell. She's going all the way to the end with me. I can't change her. But yeah, you get 5 points. I get to put 1 point in each and then 1 point extra into the next one down until they're all even. And so yeah, it makes it really fucking hard. My skill tree is the worst of the whole situation because I have to fill out this entire page up to 6 before I can put another point into my immolation arrow. And 12-year-old me did not understand on the first playthrough that putting extra points into these didn't do jack shit for that. So once I put 1 point into this, I also have to put points into that. So far, it has been a really, really hard slog now that I'm in hell. But everything else has been pretty alright. Like, I do have to use some what do you call it? I have to use some charms and shit to fight off bosses. That's the only downside, is I have to fill my inventory with charms to kind of actually take on some of the bosses. Otherwise I can't defeat them. But honestly, the Cold Plains was like akin to a boss last week, because it was like 4 hours to clear the Cold Plains, and then 2 more hours. Well, Bloodraven was easy after I cleared the Cold Plains, but like I still had like the couple of like I had the cave and the modelism, fucking modelism. I can't speak tonight, it's fine. But yeah, I'm a couple levels off getting a decent belt, because I have defense of 6. This is my current belt, and arguably it's shit, but it's the best that I can get, because I have to kind of like go to Geared and gamble to get gear that I can use with my stats. So my gear is really weak, and the gear that I can use is really weak, and my helper only gets my hand-me-downs. That's what I did when I was a kid. And so my helper could be better, but she's even worse than me. And yeah, I'm like basically glass on a battlefield. I'm not a glass cannon, I'm just glass. So anything hits me. I got a one-hit death last week, where something hit me for over 400 and I just died. So I'm looking forward to actually getting like a little bit of money saved up, a little bit of better gear, because the last gear I got was before I fought Baal in Nightmare, so I haven't got anything new since then, and I need shit, because like everything's gone minus with resistances. It's terrible. I had at least poison resistance before. I had full poison resistance, but hell basically takes back a fair bit, you know? So fucking hell. Last week was a hard slog. So far I like this area because a lot of the creatures in here are mostly flammable. The only thing I'm worried about is because I have to clear out this whole area too. I get the entire map, and to move forwards to a new area I have to clear out all of this, have the waypoint, have gone down any caves or gone through portals and stuff, and then we can go through to the next area. I also pick up everything and I kill everything, so it does take a bit, but you know what, it's fun. It's fun to go back and do it. What do you call them, the Flayer dudes that are in like this area, not looking forward to them because they're mostly immune to fire and they're fast, so I'm probably going to die a couple times trying to take those on, but you know, it'd be fine. Almost half the game is fire immune. Hell, yeah, I have noticed that. Like a lot of them are like immune to cold, immune to electricity. Like these guys, this is fine. I can just set them on fire, right? But I also have to keep Eliza alive, so I've got to like defend her as well. And it's really only when we get like the immune to fires that I've got a problem, because I can't switch over to like a... I've got a melee weapon and I can use that, but I can't switch over to a different non-fire arrow attack. So it can take a while to kill something, you know. Let's move while asleep. No. Yeah, stuff that feather back in your toes, fucking. Almost half the game is immune to fire and hell. I'm pretty put thawing antidote potions to boost your resist also. No, I can't, because when I was 12 I didn't know they existed. So basically I can't use anything, any knowledge that I have of the game since my first playthrough. This is basically like I'm restricted to what I knew. Oh, there's a few of them here. I'm restricted to what I knew when I first played, because like when I first played through, the internet wasn't really a big thing. So like unless somebody put something in the local newspaper at the end of the week, like you just didn't learn about what was in the game unless you figured it out yourself. So like I said, like I can't use rune words to make myself better. I can't, like I get a lot of gear that's like, what do you call it? It takes away the, reduces the stats or reduces the need or whatever you need. I can't fucking remember the word. But it kind of, the game's been trying to throw me a bone effectively and I can't take it because I know what it is and I know what it's doing, and it would make it that I could use it, but young me would never have used it because the shit that I would have used, it would have had to have slightly more defense stats than what I'm wearing, and then anything slightly better than whatever the magical shit to do with it is, and that would have got me to upgrade. Because like I had one really good come here, Eliza. I had one really good offhand weapon, and it was great. The only problem was I understood that if I didn't sell it, I was going to sit with that for most of the game, and that's not how I played originally. So I had to get rid of it because otherwise I'd just hold on to it. And there's times like at the moment where if I could just put one more point into strength, I could use that belt, which would also give me the boots, but I've got to wait until I level. I can't just, like, I've got charms at home that I could throw in my inventory and I could wear it, but I'm not allowed to do that because I didn't know that was a thing I could do when I was a kid. Like, it was just a later factor that I kind of like learned after playing it a couple of times, you know, or around to about my second character. Like later, sometime down the track, I'll play through a sorcerer as well for the first time in Resurrected, and I have like a tiny bit more wiggle room with her because I will have played through it once, so I won't have as many of the restrictions as I did with my first character. But at the moment, at least we're in hell, because like everything else that I've had so far, actually I might be able to identify one. Yeah, basically in hell, I kind of have already like run through the game a couple of times, so like young me had kind of figured out some of the stuff. So this isn't as bad as it was during normal. I was extremely restricted. Nightmare was pretty bad. But hell at least like I've got a slightly better gear. The only problem is I've got like no money because like I died a lot as soon as I got into hell, basically. Oh shit, that's a lot. And these guys are great because these are all flammables. Like they die pretty easily and I'm pretty weak. As long as they don't touch me and they don't touch Eliza, we're sweet. You know? Also as long as that bug gets fuck off me, go. Sorry. It's Australia. We have bugs going everywhere. I don't know. It's coming into summer, so they go places. I've got like all the doors and shit shut. It's just that, you know, they're already inside, you know. They're already in the walls. I don't know. The only thing I'm not looking forward to is maybe Griswold. Because I did the cow level because we couldn't do the cow level until after I completed each difficulty, right? So normal was done once I reached nightmare, nightmare was done once I reached hell, and it was fucking difficult. And I'm like, this was supposed to be like, yeah, I need mana. This was supposed to be kind of giving me an example of what was coming in hell, and it was terrible. I'm like, I was expecting to kind of like fly through it a little bit and, you know, at least kill things pretty efficiently. That was not how shit went. Yeah, I don't want to pick up the thing. Yeah, so I'm not looking forward to fucking, I don't know, Tristram. I actually like going into Tristram area because, you know, it's just a little nostalgia hut kind of thing, but, it's going to be so difficult because it's such a limited area, and I have to kind of clear out, if I could do it right this time, if I could clear out the majority of like the outer area without running straight into the center, because at least by hell I knew not to do that, so I can at least like not do that this time, whereas like the first two times I had to mandatory do it, and oh my god, it was not the best outcome. Mind you, I don't know, it's funny. It's funny running in there and then seeing what's there and just being like, I wonder, like, because I remember how I played, but I don't remember how young me thought about a lot of this stuff. Like, it was kind of like more wonderment and amazement. I kind of do want the health, but I know I don't have the space. Like, until I can get rid of these fucking boots and shit, because these two should be in here. What's up, Phoenix? Needs my cat for a bit, doesn't know. You will hear him. I'm just patting him. He was meowing, so I gave him pats. But Azula's here too. You'll never hear her, like unless there's like some like horrible distress signal situation going on. I've got one spare of that. Do want to chuck just the extra of that in here. Maybe I don't keep the extra. I don't really want to keep a lot of mana. I've got this stuff. Like I said, I don't want this. My spare belt, my current belt, can go and replace this once I put that on. Because that won't go onto Eliza. Belts and shit don't go onto Eliza. If I could find something better than this, though. So I found a really cool fucking red piece of armor. It looked epic. And I couldn't use it because it wasn't actually better than my current shit. Which was really frustrating. Like, I see some things sometimes. Like, we got a really, really great crossbow from defeating Val, I think. I think it was from him. Anyway, I couldn't use it. Because, I can't use crossbows. Like, for the most part, I don't use crossbows anyway, but, like, still, I just wasn't allowed to. So, in the bin it went, and we continued this. This isn't even as good as the one that's in my stash, but I can't use the one that's in my stash unless I have the chest piece that's in my stash because my requirements aren't high enough to wear it. But yeah, once we've actually got this maxed out, and maybe this maxed out, I'll go ham with the gambling thing and we'll get ourselves some good armor. God damn it, I got a hair up my fucking nose. I don't even know how I got a cat fur up there. I didn't even snuggle the cat's face. What the fuck? This passive cat hairs just flying around. Azula is on the back of my chair and she was trying to get down. Oh god. I already know what that is. I'm gonna say really far back because I'm so weak to electricity. It is ridiculous. Like, so is Eliza, to be fair. She's pretty not okay with the electricity. My Valkyrie's also taking a hit down there, but as long as she's got it and I don't have to deal with it. Is it you? Oh, I just thought it was one of the Flyer dudes. No, that's fine. If it's just you, yeah, take a decoy. Play with her. I can just move over a little bit so I'm not in your line of electricity. We had,
I am overburdened.
hell? We had, what was the mummy dude in the mausoleum thing? I can't fucking say the words. Anyway, we had one of those last week, and he was like next to impossible to fucking kill just because, have a decoy, mate. Just because he was just pure electricity casting, and I couldn't stay in the same room. Eliza couldn't stay in the same room. My Valkyrie was dying instantly. It wouldn't play with the decoy, and I needed to play with the decoy and me to be in like a specific area away from it so that I don't get hit. Also, I didn't end up searching down into here. Not sure how far this goes, but I mean, it's only fields of finite space, so it's fine. I don't know, it's just a little lip. You know how far it goes down. Nice. The other thing too is, I don't know, some of the loot, I'm aware that some of the loot is like next to nothing, but even like a couple of dollars worth of stuff is so much better than absolutely no fucking money, and I'm spending like $250 per health potion, or is it like 100 or something per town portal? It's like 180 per town portal, right? It's a lot. I go through so fucking many of them, especially last week with Cold Plains. The amount of health potions I went to, I had to stop buying Eliza because she's like 35,000 to resurrect now. She does a lot. But yeah, she's fucking expensive, right? So every time I had to resurrect her, I did make an active choice. Do I want to resurrect Eliza, or do I want health potions? Because I got to a point where health potions were the only thing I was like scraping by every battle, just because the shamans kept resurrecting everyone all the time. Oh my god. I actually built up a sweat last week playing Diablo 2 because of how difficult it was to fight the battles, which was wild, because like that shouldn't be that difficult. I can't wait till I get Kane and I can listen to him speak, and then I can just get shit just identified straight off the bat. I love listening to Kane. He's got just the best voice. Do you know what I should do? After the fact that I do need to deposit coin, is I should place the mana with the health. It's an iffy thing. I can't wait for one more level. If I don't die, like, real in context, if I don't die tonight, I could get a second level because I just got one at the start. And if I get a second one, then I can wear the belt and the shoes. Which, by the way, my shoes are like 26 defense. It's piddly. But yeah, that's going to take me up to being less of glass on battlefield. You know? Oh, that's a bad thing. Yeah, once I'm a little less glassy. Oh, that's the tree. No, mate. Play with that. I know that this is right next to the thing, so... Hey, Liza leveled. We must both be 70s now? Yeah, we're both 70s. Nice. Cool. No. Fuck off, mate. Carver. Okay, they're Carvers here. Oh, don't bring them up here. Fucking Eliza. This is a Valkyrie's job to do that. Get off me, bud. Fuck off. I swear. There is, like, not a goddamn week in summer. Oh, Jesus. There's not a week in summer where I don't have a fucking bug crawling around on me at some capacity of a stream. I swear. Pick a new decoy. I'll just try to stand really far back. And stay with Eliza. We're in a kind of okay spot here. Jesus. If that lightning changes direction for even a second, where is the dude in here? Oh, he's dead. My Valkyrie's almost dead too. Hold up. Hold up. New Valkyrie, come on. Fucking Razor already. Holy shit. Did he run back? Yeah, he did. Oh, Jesus. Rakinishu. Okay, that's actually his name. That's hilarious. I'm pretty sure somebody said that at one point the other day. And of course, like, I just think of it as, you know, the noise that they make because they're always fucking making that noise. It's actually his name. Yeah, oh, get off Eliza. Also, where did she... There she is. We walked over each... Oh, shit. No, new Valkyrie, you play with her. She's fantastic, you play with her. That was actually so much easier. This area... Alright, I'm gonna shoot myself in the foot with this. But this area is so much easier. It's gonna be so easy to clear this place. I said that now. Oh, God. No. Oh, shit. Get off me. I wanted to portal back. I couldn't get out of my fucking menu. Jesus. Yeah, no, I was about to say, before almost dying, is that this area is going to be so much easier to clear because not everything in this area is fucking immune to fire. Which gives me half a chance. Mind you, as soon as I go into another area, like I go to Tristram, right? As soon as I'm in there, it's not the same kind of rules. Let me get another one of those. I should have just kept one before. So go to Tristram, and I'm pretty sure a lot of the skeletons are immune to fire. I can't remember what else is in Tristram. I don't think there's Moon Clan. There's ghouls? Like mummy type things? I know there's a lot of skeletons, always. And I don't remember what else. Not at the top of my head, I can't remember anyway. But, yeah, if they're immune to fire, I'm fucked. It's gonna be a big battle. No, don't talk to Wobbin. What was the offense on this? 123 and 141. I can't wait. I just gotta get a level. Like, easier said than done in some capacity, but like, the way these guys are being nice and flammable, like, I've already cleared up there, which is great. Because this has been like 30 minutes compared to, I'm not walking back into the cold plains. I'm sorry, but nobody can pay me enough to walk into the cold plains in hell again after the 4-hour slog of last week, plus the 2-hour slog of the previous week. It's just a no. Like, if I wanted to be crafty with this game, I would leave it open. Like, I'd literally just leave the map open and like fuck off for a day, right? If I was playing this every single I was playing this every single day of the week, I could get away with that. Because it's like week to week, it's not as easy. Not as easy to like just leave shit open and just be like, cool.
And so it came to pass that the Countess, who once bathed in the rejuvenating blood of 100 virgins, was buried alive. And her castle, in which so many cruel deeds took place, fell rapidly into ruin. Rising over the buried dungeons in that god-forsaken wilderness, a solitary tower, like some monument to evil, is all that remains. The Countess's fortune was believed to be divided among the clergy, although some say that more remains unfound, still buried alongside the rotting skulls that bear mute witness to the inhumanity of the human creature.
I just muted myself for a second so I could get this Caramello koala open. I'm pretty sure that gives me a quest. I'm pretty sure it's the tower one. If I didn't have that already. Yeah, sorry, I really need like the sugars and shit. After yesterday's impromptu fucking 12-hour stream doing art, I'm absolutely wrecked. Well, technically today. Because I didn't finish until like earlier today. Like 8 hours ago. It is law. But I listened to, no, Phoenix. I listened to all of the dialogues and, all the cutscenes and shit too. So, that was nice to, because Resurrected, like, I'm used to playing with this graphics, right? So, getting to see everything like this has been, like, really nice. So, the first playthrough, like, normal. I was so fixated on what are all the creatures again, because, like, some of them are easy to tell what they are. Some of them were like, wait a minute, I have to swap over to see what the fuck you even are. Lookman Dragon. Oh, Dragon, sorry. Yeah, the graphics are so nice, but the thing is, like, this is what I see in my head when I think of this, because I played this for fucking 20 odd years, right? But this is what I always kind of just saw, because, I don't know, that's how, like, brains worked with older games and stuff, right? So, the first playthrough, I was too busy looking at all the shit, and like, I missed so much of the dialogue because I was, like, in awe of, like, how pretty everything was. And then, Nightmare, I finally got to actually listen to a lot of the dialogue and the, you know, the actual lore of the story and shit. Like, I've heard it all before, but at some point, like, I formed an opinion about it when I was young, really young. And then, you know, when you replay a game, you just kind of, like,